Hola, soldados, me da muchísimo gusto que estén aquí con nosotros el día de hoy, listos para continuar con la gran historia que tenemos aquí andante de Fire Emblem. Y como les prometí, les dejé a ustedes decidir el destino que estaremos eligiendo nosotros el día de hoy, y es qué casa elegir para poder continuar la historia. Y muchísimos de ustedes comentaron que con Cloud bueno, con Cloud, de hecho muchos no comentaron, mejor dicho, pero pues nos iremos con Cloud esta vez y veremos qué sucede más adelante. ¿Conoces las 3 casas de la Academia de Oficiales? Solo le pregunto porque pareces un poco lenta de mollera, sin ofender. En fin, está la casa del Águila Negra, a la que pertenecen los estudiantes del Imperio de Atrestia. Luego está la casa del León Azul, compuesto por estudiantes del Sacro Reino de Fargius. Y finalmente está la casa del Ciervo Dorado, que reúne estudiantes de la Alianza de Leicester. Hola, colega, te agradezco lo que hiciste en el bosque. Habríamos estado en un aprieto de no ser por ti. Oh, y respecto a la recompensa, Alois me dijo que no te pagase yo. Supongo que la iglesia querrá hacerse cargo de ello. Lo siento. Sí que lo comprendes. Oye, mientras me paguen, no me importa quién afloje el bolsillo. Eres toda una mercenaria. Los apuntes de apoyo representan la fuerza del vínculo que une a 2 unidades. Las unidades consiguen puntos de apoyo si dan las respuestas adecuadas cuando conversan, realizando acciones que agradan a la otra unidad o combatiendo juntas. A propósito, ¿has hablado con los demás del campamento? Puedo hablarte un poco de los estudiantes de mi casa, la casa del Ciervo Dorado. Aquí nos deja ver de ellos. Yo quiero ver de famosita Marianne, Me encanta Marianne, personaje favorito. ¿Eso es todo lo que sabes de ella?
She doesn't interact with the other students at all. I'll admit, she intrigues me.
No te culpo, a todo el mundo nos intriga. Tiene 7 de fuerza y 10 de magia, por ende es fuerte en magia. Tiene 9 y 9 en la habilidad de velocidad, tiene 9 en suerte, defensa 7, resistencia 10 y carisma 9, así que es mejor hacerla completamente magia, de hecho.
Oh, Marianne? She doesn't
Ay, perdón. La legal. Ahí estás. Gracias por tu ayuda en la última batalla. Si tienes un momento, me gustaría hablar de tu futuro. Si cuando cumpla nuestro objetivo no tienes a dónde ir, espero que podamos contratarte para que trabajes para el Imperio. Puedo prometerte que se te pagará generosamente, incluyendo el trabajo de hoy. Bueno, ¿qué me dices? No suelo contratarme a la gente de las altas esferas. ¿Por qué me das un trato tan especial? Valoro tu talento ahora que he podido verlo en persona. Por cierto, ¿ya has hablado con los demás del campamento? Si quieres te puedo hablar un poco de los estudiantes de mi casa, las Águilas Negras. Ah, Bernadetta es la que me interesa de aquí. Permíteme que sea el primero en expresar mi gratitud. Bueno, no así, pero permíteme que te exprese primero mi gratitud. Shes, estamos en deuda contigo. Oh, y tras examinar un mapa, he descubierto que la aldea a la que te diriges parece estar un poco más al este. Te lo agradezco. Antes le eché un vistazo al mapa, pero no fui capaz de encontrar en qué lugar del bosque estaba. Bueno, me alegro de haber podido ayudarte. Espero que esta vez puedas llegar a tu destino. Te quedarás hasta el amanecer, ¿verdad? Espero que aproveches la oportunidad para conversar con los demás. Claro que ahora te he presentado la idea de forma tan repentina, probablemente no sabrás con quién deberías hablar. Con respecto a esto, estaría encantado de darte algo de información acerca de cualquiera de los estudiantes de la Casa del León Azul. Parece que falta poco para el amanecer. Caballero de Seiros. Ah, Shes, ¿ya has hablado con los delegados de las clases? ¿Qué? ¿Te marchas? No puede ser. La verdad es que esperaba poder pedirte algo. ¿Estarías dispuesto a escucharme? Pues supongo que sí. ¿Pero qué será? ¿Quiere que me quede? No me sorprendería. ¿Y eso es?
I know you're heading for Remire Village in order to find Gerald's mercenaries, but well, perhaps you might consider changing your mind and accompanying us to Gareg Mach Monastery instead.
Tenemos algo muy importante que hacer.
Because you've done us a great service and we don't have the means in camp to properly reward you. At the monastery, however, we can repay your kindness in full. Also, between you and me, this evening's turn of events was quite the embarrassment for the church.
Ok. Asuntos de la iglesia.
We allowed students of the Officers' Academy out of our sight, and house leaders of great political consequence at that. And then they crossed swords with bandits. If word got out, well, let's just say it would sit poorly with everyone.
No, bueno, lo entiendo completamente de
So
eso.
you see why we must ensure you are well compensated. Also, there may be some papers for you to sign, perhaps in blood.
¿Qué?
This sounds more like hush money than a reward.
Yes, that's exactly what I told the fool knight who suggested it. Me, I just as soon send you on your way, but I fear I'm obligated to escort you back. Anyway, the
Eso es
whole
soborno,
thing will be
soborno.
much easier if you
Y del
simply
peor.
agree to come along. Just as a formality, of course.
Bueno, dejando la formalidad, podríamos ir a ver qué onda, digo. Conocer el terreno de Gareg Mach nos podría ayudar muchísimo.
I think that was a threat. And here I thought he was a big softie.
Entre más bonachón se miren, peores son.
Well, what do you think? Gareg Mach is in the opposite direction of where we need to be, but this man seems rather set on having us accompany them.
I guess I'm not opposed to helping out a little more. I'll come with you to the monastery, but I'm not staying a single minute longer than I have to.
Bless you, my friend. What a
Es
noble
mejor que no
soul.
nos vean débiles y quizá somos capaces de sucumbir ante los requerimientos y deseos de los demás, porque eso nos va a dar muchos problemas.
I'd say you saved my bacon, but that would be utterly hammy.
Además de no quiero estarme tirando de un peñasco otra vez. O, bueno, no quiero que Shess esté tirando.
Alois, has anyone ever told you that you're...
Don't. Some truths are simply too painful to bear. While I'm no expert, I fear the poor man's heart couldn't handle the shock.
Told me what?
Told you how dashing you are in that armor. Not just any man can pull off that look.
Ah, you like it? Wonderful. I admit I've received no small share of positive comments on it.
Le sacamos la vuelta bien bonito, ¿eh? Mínimo así sabemos que los problemas no se van a desatar por insultar la armadura de Alois.
There's a grand story behind every last ding and dent. Enough to keep me talking for a week. Why, take this one here.
We heard you'll be joining us at Gareg Mach. Perhaps somewhat unwillingly, I might add. I know this wasn't in your plans, but if it lets us get to know each other better, perhaps it will prove worth it in the end.
Unwilling or not, we've got a long road ahead, so let's try to keep the mood light.
I hesitate to ask this considering you're only here because of us. But, well, are you sure about this decision? The last thing we want is to delay you from your own business.
Ya me han retrasado muchísimo, no pasa
The
nada.
knights may seem unwilling to bend, but it's not as if you have no say in the matter.
Tenemos que mantenernos firmes, ya lo decidimos.
Actually, I see this as just another chance to better myself.
You are more gracious than I. But, as I see you've made peace with it, I will leave the matter be.
Yes, that's quite enough chatter. Let's save our energy for the road. To the monastery!
Listen, I know this one's on me. I'm the one who roped you into coming back to camp after all. But I'll find a way to make it up to you, I promise.
Ok.
Thanks, Claude. I know you will.
Hey, hurry up back there or we'll leave you behind.
Nos está comprando.
You know you've had a
Nos
busy
está
day.
comprando.
You rub shoulders with the heirs to the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance. I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
Claude's a laid-back kind of guy who doesn't really strike me as noble, and I mean that in a good way. Something tells me he's gonna be easy to work with.
Bueno, es que es Cloud. Cloud es muy fácil, pero te puede envenenar si le da la gana. Hablando de Three Houses completamente.
Seems like Edelgard thinks high enough of me. She's got this elegant air about her, but somehow doesn't hold any disdain for mercenaries.
Pues es que Hildegard no es una mala persona en cuestión de razones. Pero no puedo decir mucho.
It feels like Dimitri's always checking in on me every chance he gets. He'll definitely make a good king. The kind who looks after his people.
Solamente está llenando lo que le hizo falta a él, cariño.
course, you only pick up on their rosy qualities. You really are a delight. Have I told you that lately? Still, you'd better pick up the pace before you vex these people any further.
Un encuentro fortuito. Pero no bromeo, en serio. Cada uno tiene sus problemas, empezando por Dimitri.
3 houses.
Mejor lo dejo así.
Deep in the forest, the mercenary meets a trio of youths, each a student at Gareg Mach's Officers' Academy, and a leader of one of the school's 3 houses. Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students brings undue attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Gareg Mach.
Gareg Mach, iglesia de seguirlas. Ay, el tema, obviamente lo escondieron aquí. ¿O es opening eso? ¿Qué es esto, Hogwarts? Bueno, es que si eres fan de Harry Potter vas a entender que Three Houses, Three Hopes tiene muchísima resemblancia en cuestión de Harry Potter.
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Seros. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
Un placer.
I'm just glad I could help.
Such modesty is not required around me. Your actions were truly commendable.
¿Realmente queremos ser una persona demasiado engreída en frente de tal poder?
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude.
Mírenme como su conciencia, ¿ok?
We have a proposal for you. One made on behalf of the church itself.
What kind of proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers' Academy here at the monastery, yes? We would have you join this academy as a student.
You what?
Though you are a
No me sorprende.
mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer. Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash.
Arval tiene razón.
And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
Sorry, but the world's got other plans for me. I can't afford to stay here forever.
Oh, this would not be forever. You would only be enrolled for 1 year. Bear in mind that the Knights of Seros and many other powerful warriors pass through these gates. Whether you seek to someday become an officer or simply increase your own strength, this environment will undoubtedly aid in your pursuits.
En mi carrera de mercenario de ir a matar a una persona que mató a mis amigos. Ok.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
Bueno, no queda de otra. Vamos a ocupar la maestría en mercenario.
All right, I'm in.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
Se te sabe bien cómo hablar y cómo persuadir a la gente, ¿eh? No lo voy a negar.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan. Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But we ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to
Pónganme un gorro, por favor.
you. Are something of a special case, after all.
¿Le dices eso a todo el mundo para coquetear o qué onda? Porque baile se lo dijiste en 3 houses.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it. So you wish to join Claude's Golden Deer. Are you certain?
Obvio.
Yep, that's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Bien.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
¿Qué?
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Hola.
Hello.
Oh, es buena onda.
Nice meeting you, sir. Don't load me up with too much homework, all right?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yuritsa? I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house, hmm?
I don't care. You decide.
Ah, vamos a ser estudiantes.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling? And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
The gall of these people making decisions for you. It's enough to make one's head spin.
Vamos, Arval. No empieces.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yuritsa.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Sorry,
Simon?
what mission?
Oh, did we fail to mention that? Each month, every house in the academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church.
Ajá. Ahora puedes jugar con los estudiantes de los ciervos dorados. Bien, chicos, lo primero que tenemos aquí es obviamente vamos a tener a Cloud en el equipo porque es el mejor arquero que podemos encontrar. Tenemos a Lawrence, que es un lancero. Tenemos a Hilda, que puede usar arco, puños y hachas. Obviamente ya va en el equipo también. Tenemos a Rafael, que es prácticamente lo mismo que Hilda. Tenemos a la monja favorita de muchísimos, que es Licitia. Que es muy buena persona, pero le tiene muchísimo miedo a los fantasmas. Tenemos a Ignatz, un muy buen arquero que por alguna extraña razón aquí es un luchador. Tenemos a nuestra famosísima y hermosísima Marianne, que es una monja. Y tenemos a Leonie, que es otra lancera que tarde o temprano, al menos en Three Houses, pues les pueda caer un poquito mal. Dependiendo qué hacen, y qué eligen, y qué hacen, y qué toman. En serio, tengan mucho cuidado con Leonie. But then again, no tengan tanto cuidado con ella. Son capaces de hacer lo que ustedes quieran, pero pues en serio, es un personaje muy curioso. Muy, muy curioso. Me gusta cómo te representan las crestas ahí abajo.
Do I have this right? This person just enrolled at the academy and now they have become a member of our house?
¿Por qué estamos tapando a Marianne?
Yeah, that's pretty much the deal. Right, Professor Yuritsa?
Yes.
I love how you can bump into someone in the woods one night and
Y ahora
suddenly you're
Gila.
living under the same roof the next. I knew we had a thing.
¿Ven por qué me quedé bien, Cloud?
Anyway, welcome to the Golden Deer House, where the only rule is make your own rules. Kidding, of course. Or am I?
Or am I?
The point is, you're one of us now. And it's very good to have you here.
While the term's only just started, the church must really like you if they're letting you join partway through. You have to be pretty skilled to get that kind of treatment.
Well, I believe it. I mean, how many people our age can cut it as full-fledged mercenaries? I definitely see why the church was interested, and I can't wait to train together.
And I can't wait to eat together! Or work out. You want to go work out? Seriously, you need to put some muscles on that coat rack you call a body. Bulk up, like me.
I don't think these strange shirt buttons look is for everybody. Any more meat on those bones, and our friend here would be downright scary. Our new friend's build is perfect as is. Wouldn't you agree, Marianne?
Oh, well, I don't...
Okay, everyone just loosen up. And hey, it's not like we haven't met already, so just sit back and make yourself at home.
I would not take after Claude if I were you, new blood. Honestly, if you wish your time here to be fruitful, you would do well to follow my lead.
I think Professor Yuritsa wants to say something.
Remember your mission?
Every word, Professor. We are to crush what remains of the Iron King's thieves who attacked our camp.
And with their boss Casas out of the picture, the runts that are left should be easy pickings.
They can't be anything too special if we're getting them as homework.
Good. Prepare yourself.
Of course, Professor... Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, so that whole Yuritsa up and vanishing thing, best to just get used to it.
It's Batman.
Well, I, for one, am excited to show off my skills by beating up on some bandits. I don't suppose I could be excused? Or,
No, estás conmigo.
We're all in this together, Marianne. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Besides, the newbie here already sent them packing once, so this should be easy peasy.
Y de lo mejor, déjame digo que es demasiado fácil esto.
So long as I'm here, this will all work out just fine.
Are you sure? That's a relief.
Anyway,
Oh no.
We're all participating in this mission. Church's rules. I didn't make them, so the only thing we can do is work together. And we're gonna lean pretty heavy on our mercenary buddy here. Hope that's okay.
I won't let you down.
Chicos, tranquilícense, ¿ok? Yo sé también que les encanta Marianne. No lo va a negar. 2 semanas.
There you are, Yuritsa. I have word from the knights.
It is time.
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom.
Ok. No va a decir nada.
But the knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe, though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No, you don't. You there. It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
About time we saw some action.
Ok. ¿Están listos para entrar en acción para poder derrotar a los bandidos de hierro? ¿Herreros? No sé qué son. No recuerdo.
Lost sight of them.
Ashamed to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away. But why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Es lo más que he escuchado a Yuritsa hablar en todo el juego. Y hablo del Treehouse también.
Hey, Professor Yuritsa, are you... And the way he goes. Guess we better get after him. We're still on a mission, after all.
Pathetic.
Slow down, Professor. You're making it hard for us to... Oh. Well, this is something.
What happened to all these people?
Me están diciendo que caminaron hasta aquí y no vieron los cuerpos.
Are these the bandits we have been chasing?
Who knows? It's not like you can tell they're bandits just from looking at them.
A la bestia, pues, ¿qué les hiciste?
Well, Professor, are they the
Perdón,
villains
estoy
we're searching
gritando.
for?
No debería estar gritando, lo siento.
Most likely. I caught them trying to escape to that fortress.
Okay, does it have to be so dark and spooky?
It must be their hideout if they were trying to shelter there.
Then let's quit standing around and seize the place. Might even find some nice gear in the process.
I concur. As nobles, we would be remiss to let the people suffer at the hands of these rapscallions 1 minute longer.
So you want to go in there? Yeah, you know what? I think I'll stay here and make sure the outside is safe. Right, Marianne? You with me?
Déjenme venir fuera de esto.
Of course. We don't belong in a dangerous place like that.
We'll be heroes if we manage to take out an entire bandit outpost. This is the kind of stuff I live for.
Yeah! Let me at 'em! I'll crack those guys like walnuts!
It seems like opinions are split. But the thing is, we're still on a mission.
La misión es una misión.
And that means we leave the decision making to Professor Yuritsa.
And I say, enter the fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find.
But...
Tranquila, Marianta,
There's
ven
no
conmigo.
cause for concern. I see no signs of life. There can't be more than a handful, or none at all.
I'd be happy with the none option.
My grandpa told me empty forts have ghosts in them.
Ghosts? I mean, how childish. Everyone knows there's no such thing. We're hunting bandits, not banshees. So can we please just get this over with?
Lysithia, don't tell me that you're... You know what? Probably better not to ask.
You folks must be pretty confident considering how much you're horsing around. Just be careful some brute doesn't take you by surprise.
Ah, te preocupes, Cloud.
Yeah, we'll just need to watch each other's backs.
Eyes peeled, everyone.
Bien. Vamos a ver estratégicamente qué es lo que podemos hacer. ¿Qué personajes vienen conmigo? Cloud, Lawrence y Hilda. Yo sugiero que cambiemos a Lawrence. Ah, no me deja. Olvídalo. En este caso estamos muy bien. No creo que haya algo como para poder quejarme o algo, ¿no? Combate automático, no, gracias. Eso está mal. Vamos a guardar por las dudas. Algo que siempre he aprendido de jugar Fire Emblem es que guarda todo lo que tienes en tu camino. En serio, guarda.
We'll put the bandits to rout. Follow me.
Pulsale para mostrar el menú rápido, presionarle puesto de lugardiente y vuelve a pulsarle para cancelar. Con un lugardiente asignado, los atributos de la unidad activan aumentarán en función de la clase lugardiente. Con nivel de apoyo C como mínimo tendrás acceso a la habilidad de apoyo única. Si tiene ataque de lugardiente, ¿ok? Puedes cambiar el botón para... Ajá. Partida de orden pulsando estar en otro, ok.
Come on, they're just bandits. That doesn't mean we can go easy on them. Let's do this.
Don't hate me for performing my noble duty.
These folks aren't so tough.
Vamos, chicos, encárguense. Bueno, ya lo hice yo. Ok. Vámonos, Hilda. Era con... Déjame Hilda conmigo, a ver qué. ¿Acaba de aplicar la Harley Quinn?
Now we know who to kill to open the gate.
De puertas marcadas, los mapas se pueden abrir derrotando a su guardia. Ok. Ok, mínimo sí ya sé que hay al tanto en todos esos lugares. O sea, es que si lo miras débil, lo tiras de vuelta. Obtendrás armas después de la batalla. Ajá. No te preocupes. La muerte solamente es algo temporal aquí. Ok. Viendo esto, Cloud, ocupo que te vayas a encargar de acá, por favor. Y, amigo, ven y pelea acá, por favor.
There is nothing I cannot do.
Split off.
Sorry, I'm sorry. This place is crawling with bandits.
No creo que haya muchísimo aquí como para decir que hay algo malo, ¿no? Ya llegaron todo, cada uno a lo suyo.
Hey, look! A treasure chest! We can get it open if we have a key.
¿No sería bueno mandar a Cloud?
I was all ready to grab a nice haul from that chest. And now those intruders are all over the thing.
Ooh, did I hear the faint jingle of a key?
¿Te preocupas? Ya llegué. Sí.
Goddess, watch over their poor souls. Come on, follow me!
We'll do it together.
Oh my god. Ok, pero que me ha encantado eso completamente. Bien, ya tenemos la llave.
Now, let us bring it down. Take this. None shall surpass me.
Quiero hacerme primero que todo esté tomado aquí, porque si no...
Someone remind me again why we have to storm an enemy hideout? This is a rather impressive setup for a den of thieves.
Y es que no van a entender, están chiquitos todavía, ¿eh? Los ataques con magia de trueno pueden infligir la alteración de estado de la electrocutación. Ok. Viene chiquita. Entre más combos hagamos, mejor nos sale esto. Cloud, ¿dónde estás? Estás abajo, ok. No, estás ahí arriba. ¿Qué agarramos? Ups. ¿Un nuevo accesorio? Ah, perfecto. Claro, Lawrence, ¿cómo vamos? Déjame ver. Ok, se están moviendo ustedes, eso no tenemos que ir, ¿verdad? Bueno, Lawrence se quedó ahí arriba, pero todo bien.
I owe you one.
Oh, we can skip my turn, you know. Come with me.
Ven conmigo. A subir un poquito de nivel aquí a la pequeña. Ay, no, vente conmigo, perdón, me equivoqué de botón. Ok, perfecto. Eres un... No poquito, eres muy lenta, pero todo bien.
So what's next?
Search the basement. Something is amiss.
Ok. Sí, honestamente yo también veo muchísimas faltas de lugar aquí. Tomando por en cuenta que primero nadie investigó hasta el fondo. Y eso que Lawrence estaba aquí. Uno, dos, tres. Ok. Uno. Ok. Uno, dos. Ok. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. No hay un cuatro todavía. Porque tenemos que...
She looks like an academy student.
Algo no está bien aquí.
Stay your ground.
Los ataques con magia oscura pueden infligir la alteración de estado embrujo. Ok. Listo, se murió. ¿Eres una maga entonces? Okay.
Here to rescue me?
Hey, are you all right? Who did this to you? Actually, never mind. Let's get you out of here before any of that.
Thank you for saving me.
Corre, Hilda, corre, Hilda.
Don't let the girl escape, or Kranya will make us wish we were dead.
Oh, a la vez, ¿quiénes son esos güeyes?
We must take the girl and run.
Usa el orden de proteger desde la pantalla. Ok.
Let's try this.
Cloud, protégela, por favor.
Academy student, we have to protect her.
I'll cover you.
Te tengo. Cloud, no estás con ella.
But they sure aren't some run-of-the-mill bandits.
We must dispatch these villains post-haste and save that student.
Preocupación, eso estoy.
Looks like the coast is clear. All right, folks, let's get a move on. Sorry I'm slowing you down. The world is still a little wobbly at the moment.
¿Qué no son mis soldados?
Now's our chance to give them the slip.
More bandits that eluded us. Leave none alive.
Are you ready?
Yo sé más que listo,
Wait, you're asking me?
I'm Hilda. Nice.
I'm still just a delicate flower, you know.
Delicadita, Claro. Las misiones secundarias no influyen directamente en el resultado de la batalla. Si las completas puedes conseguir ventaja en combatir o se te recompensa. Ok. Tú.
Now it is my turn.
Alcanza lo que te alcanzo yo también. Por aquí. Ok. Yo creo que Claudia puede ir directamente a capturar lo que está ahí arriba, ¿verdad? Será mejor flanquearlo por acá. Espérate, vi una bajada por ahí. Gírese que te da la vuelta. Gírese que te diste la vuelta.
Okay, we should be safe here. I mean, I hope we are at least.
All right. Who came in here and trashed my beautiful stronghold?
Excuse me. Ok, todo lo que se acaba de romper aquí.
Hi there. I'm Kranya, but you can just call me the lady that's about to murder you. Or, you know, don't.
It's her. So be it. Kill her.
Lo voy a intentar. Dale, Lawrence. Bien, pues mientras Hilda captura acá junto con Lawrence, por favor.
If you've got any pretty last words lined up, now would be the time. Not that I'm going to pay attention.
Now, let us bring it down.
Oh, you're not going anywhere, Monica. I have something very special planned for you.
Not yet.
Here it comes!
¿Listos? Perfecto. Supongo que eso es más que suficiente para poder encargarme de ello.
You asked for it. Release the creature we captured.
Criatura. Me gusta cómo te apunta la cámara todavía en el mapa.
Looks like some sort of giant beast.
Los monstruos son enemigos inmensos diferentes a los soldados normales. Cuando estés cerca de un monstruo, sus puntos de vida y sus habilidades se indicarán en la parte superior de la pantalla. Sí, lo sé, cada pierna.
Attack in force. You'll never defeat it alone.
All the numbers in the world won't save you. I am here to aid you. Are we even hurting this thing?
En teoría sí y no.
I sense fear in this beast. Keep attacking.
Okay. Ow.
They defeated a demonic beast? Impossible.
Claro que es posible.
Alice isn't going to like this at
Como
all.
dirían, con el poder de la amistad todo es posible.
You'll all pay.
Aguanta, no me dejó nada aquí.
Talk about strange customers. Well, at least we beat her. That's what counts.
Perfecto, siervos dorados, somos lo mejor. Nivel 6. ¿Qué fue? ¿La cogimos en nivel 4? ¿3? 3, 4, 5, 6. Sí, subimos como 3 niveles.
I won't let myself stop.
Como es la protagonista, tenemos que subir de nivel. Obviamente vamos a tener algo aquí pesado. ¡Hilda!
This'll help me break new boundaries.
This is suitable.
Ay.
How's this gonna help?
Ajá. Tenemos mucho que poner aquí que mover. Eso me gusta. Fuimos capaces de detener la primera oleada de enemigos, al parecer. Pero me intriga el saber por qué está Cronia aquí. Y por qué está la bestia demoníaca tan temprano. Y por qué está ella aquí.
I'm well acquainted with Professor Yuritsa, but the rest of you are this year's fresh-faced golden deer, I presume?
Nothing but the freshest. Also, is it just me, or are you wearing our uniform? And how do you know Professor Yuritsa? Do you go to the Officers Academy?
She's one of last year's students. A Black Eagle.
Which would make you our senior? But what were you doing here in a bandit
Esa es la
fortress?
pregunta.
Well, I was just on the verge of graduation last year when I was kidnapped by the strangest people. In truth, I thought I'd never breathe fresh air again. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Monica von Ox, eldest daughter of the Empire's Baron Ox.
Bueno, supongo que habrá algo interesante que hacer con eso, supongo.
Yes. I think I understand.
Seguro que entiendes.
This all began when the knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase. Afterward, you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
Sounds good. But, why are you even here, Alois?
Esa es la pregunta, Alois. No deberías estar aquí.
Because the knights sent for help after you left them behind. Did you expect anything different? Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Euritza's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell. For as you know, all swell that ends swell.
Ok, ni siquiera a Yeritza le gustan los chistes.
Still, I find this a rather grave turn of events. To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
You didn't?
Now that you mention it, some of the folks in that fortress weren't exactly dressed in the typical bandit fineries. What if we're dealing with a way savvier organization than we think, and the bandits just answer to them?
Yeah, there was one real piece of work. Kranya, I think? I've seen all kinds of people as a mercenary, and she was definitely not your everyday bandit.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
What? Why didn't you mention this earlier?
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut in.
Digo, lleva un año capturada. ¿Cómo no sabría?
What do you know, child? Out with it.
Well, the one who kidnapped me was Tomas the librarian. I'm certain of it. I could tell from his gait, and how he held his staff. I suppose he isn't the simple scholar you think he is.
Tomas? Impossible.
But Tomas has been at Gareg Mach even longer than I have. I don't want to believe it, but based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate.
But Sir Alois...
Be on guard. If Tomas is in league with Kranya, he is dangerous.
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her hands. Not a word of this to anyone. Is that clear?
Es lo más sabio, honestamente.
Well, now things are getting interesting. Honestly, did not see this coming.
¿Tú crees que yo sí lo esperaba? Nadie lo esperaba.
So what do you make of this Kranya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
Es que algo está mal.
You seemed
Algo huele mal.
preoccupied with her during the battle. She a friend of yours?
Sadly, I wouldn't know. My memory is but a shadow at this point. Gone, vanished, lost. I remember meeting you, but before that, nothing at all. And yet, the moment I saw her, I was struck with the most inexplicable feeling. I couldn't tell you if it was revulsion or affection. It was simply pure emotion.
And here I thought I had it tough.
Bueno, sí, resulta que ambos lo tienen bastante difícil. Sobre todo Arval.
Oh, but I do love that about you.
Entonces ya me van a dejar elegir mis armas.
And that's why Rhea has decided to take Tomas into custody. When he gets back, that is. Seems he's been away from the monastery for a bit.
Custody? They ought to end his life on the spot. The churl's enmity towards the church is plain for all to see.
All the more reason to keep him alive and question him. You really think he's working alone?
This all comes from that Monica girl we rescued, right? Still, I guess if Lady Rhea believes her.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
Yes, and he's always bent over backward to help me find whatever book I'm searching for.
He's a kind man. And the last person you'd ever expect to stab you in the back.
Well, you won't make it too far as an evildoer if you can't pull the wool over people's eyes.
En eso estoy de acuerdo, Leonie.
I can't believe someone that nasty was working right here under our noses. But wait, what if the dining hall lady is a traitor too? I'll never be able to ask for seconds again.
Ay, pobre Rafael, cómo sufre.
As if anything would stop you from asking for seconds. Besides, what kind of villain sets their sights on someone's lunch?
I think we can give the poor dining hall lady the benefit of the doubt.
Confiar.
If we can't trust the hand that feeds us, we can trust nothing.
Exactly. If we start looking at everyone with suspicion, we may as well pack up and go our separate ways now.
I'd really like to stop talking about the dining hall lady now, please.
Debió haber seguido la cura para poder seguir inculpándola.
So, is it safe to assume Tomas hired the bandits that tried to kill us?
No one has proven he was the mastermind behind it all, but there is no doubt he was involved.
You're awfully quiet, Marianne. Is everything okay?
Oh, it's just... I suppose I'm worried about what this all means.
Hey, I understand. These walls were supposed to keep trouble out, but now everything feels very different.
Wait, do you hear that outside?
Are they ready at the gates?
Yes, sir. Every exit is covered.
Well, well, it sounds like Tomas has returned.
Oh.
I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.
I think he's here. I'll be back.
But let's do it together. Wait, what are we doing?
Mínimo le... Ok, estaría igual que Cloud, honestamente.
There he is.
That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further.
What is this?
Oh, esperaría actor sorprendido, ¿verdad? Oh no, se volvió Brainiac.
Familiar, right?
Such hubris from mere vermin. You will pay for this.
Find him!
Right. What he did was just like...
¿Como nosotros? Bueno, supongo que si lo cuentas de esta manera, sí, es como si fuéramos nosotros.
Prologue. The battle for the locket. Upon his return to Gareg Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Ceres' most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian. Though Claude is quite intrigued by the dark developments at his school, an urgent message soon arrives from House Goneril at the eastern edge of the Leicester Alliance.
Pero bueno, chicos, el día de hoy lo dejamos aquí. Como pueden ver, las cosas están bastante interesantes y no hay punto de retorno. Así que, sin más que decir, por el momento, yo me despido, chicos, y nos vemos la próxima, dejando el tercer capítulo listo para el tercer episodio de YouTube. Así que, cuídense, chicos. Chao.